This is a race where Ethiopian superstar Yomif Kejelcha won the men's 5-kilometer race, road to records event in the year 2025 with a time of 12 minutes and 54 seconds. He finished ahead of Andrew Alamisai of Kenya, who completed the race in 13 minutes and 3 seconds, and Chirin Dicomoneo of Spain, who finished in 13 minutes and 8 seconds. Following this race, Kajelcha was nominated for Male Out of Stadium Athlete of the Year. His performance made him the world leader for the 5-kilometer distance in 2025, with the 6th fastest performance in history. He is also noted as the world leader for the 10-kilometer distance, holding the 2nd fastest performance in history. Yomif Kejelcha Tamsa is not just a runner. He is a master architect of speed, constructing a career defined by historical marks, breathtaking consistency, and a relentless chase at the very limits of human endurance. Dear Ethio Athletics viewers, do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe for more Ethiopian athletics contents. From his origins in Showa, Oromia, his journey is a testament to defiant ambition, having left school and home against his father's wishes to pursue a singular dream. His talent announced itself globally while still a boy. By 19, he was a world indoor champion and a Diamond League conqueror, outkicking legends. However, Kajelcha's true signature is written not merely in gold medals, but in the indelible ink of record books. He is a collector of all-time rankings, 4th in the 5,000 meters with a time of 12 minutes and 38.95 seconds, 5th in the 3,000 meters with 7 minutes and 23.64 seconds, and 7th in the 10,000 meters with 26 minutes and 31.01 seconds. His demolition in 2019 of Hisham El Guru's hallowed indoor mile world record, clocking 3 minutes and 47.01 seconds, was a seismic event, proving his explosive power. A decade into his senior career, his evolution is perhaps most strikingly embodied by his 2024 half-marathon world record of 57 minutes and 30 seconds, a staggering display of range that bridges the track and the road. Yet his narrative is uniquely shaped by agonizing proximity. He is the eternal contender, a sculptor of near misses that somehow enhance his legend. He has come within 1 second of a 5-kilometer world record, 0.003 of a second of a Diamond League victory, and 1/100th of a second of an outdoor 3,000-meter win. This pattern culminated in back-to-back world 10,000-meter silver medals in 2019 and 2025, bookending an Olympic career of frustrating 4th, 6th, and 8th place finishes. These are not failures, but evidence of his unwavering presence in the fiercest fires of competition. The 2025 road to record's 5-kilometer victory is the logical next stroke in this masterpiece. To run 12 minutes and 54 seconds, the 6th fastest performance in history, as a world-leading statement is pure Kajelcha, a blend of historic speed, tactical dominance, and the quiet assertion that his quest is far from over. Training daily alongside countrymen like Hagos Jeberwet, and inspired by his hero Kenenisa Bekele, he is both a product and a pillar of Ethiopia's running dynasty. That Kajelcha's career forms a profound blueprint. It is a chronicle of how prodigious talent, when honed through relentless work and resilience in the face of near perfection, builds a legacy not defined by a single crown, but by permanently altering the landscape of what is possible from a mile to the marathon.
So the athletes on the line then. Almost 4 laps of this circuit here. In Herzegovina now right ahead of them. Kajelcha, Jacob Krop, watch him. Silver medalist in the World Championships in 2022 in Eugene. He's a former winner here. He won in 2021 in 13:06, the inaugural edition of this Road to Records Festival. He's a world junior champion at 5,000 back in 2022 is adizero, who's another of the favourites here, the 22-year-old Ethiopian. And they are about to get underway here in this men's 5K. Michel Boateng, well-known athletics agent. And sort of a some commentator introducing the crowd. Yehun, World Junior 5000 champion, is there. There he is. Very small character, 5'5", 1m66. But 12:49 he's run for 5,000. That was in Oslo last year.
12 minutes and 45 seconds. From Kenya,
Jacob Krop, he's only 23. World Championship silver medalist a couple of years ago. Former winner here. He was 8th in 2022. But won here 4 years ago in 13:06.
He's around since 2013, but still young and strong. From Ethiopia and chasing the world record, Yomif Kejelcha.
Yomif Kejelcha, that delightful fella, speaks very good English. Had a long chat with him last year. Fabulously consistent too, but no big gold medal yet. Lots of near misses in major championships. And Bjorn Gulden, CEO of Adidas Global, gets things underway. So the fellas on the line then in this fairly big field. So the pacemakers can help out the first lap or two. Away they go then. Now, the pacemakers in black. Are they going to be able to push this along for more than a couple of minutes? Because that's what happened in the women's 10K. They were very, very little help to Agnes. Didn't stop her getting a world record. How the organisers would love another world record here this morning. Meeting record 12:53 back in April 2022. Of course, that is the target for these fellas. It looks to be moving well, and nice to see shadows from the sun that has broken out this last half hour or so. But it's so important that the early tempo hits the marks that they need. That wasn't the case in the women's 5K, and they were playing catch-up for most of the race because the first kilometre was so slow. I just get the feeling that these pacemakers are taking it out a little bit quicker. We need to see splits around 2:35 per kilometre if they get down below 13 minutes here today. Kajelcha there to the left of picture in the red. Tall, lean figure. World indoor champion at 3,000 metres in 2016 and 2018. Kajelcha. Don't forget, you can join the virtual Road to Records race. You go to adizero.com. Be part of today, in effect, and it doesn't have to be today. Just enter the 5K. And do it in your own time. The pacemakers include Jonah Hoey there, to the right of picture. And we do need to see them get to 1K in 2:35. It's critical that they hit these splits right here today. Tough though, 2:35 is really shifting under any circumstances. Fastest time in the world this year is 12:57 by Jimmy Gressier of France. That was in Lille back on the 16th of March. So anything under 13 minutes.
የዩቲዩብ ተከታታዮች ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ቤተሰብ መሆን እንዳትዘነጉ። ላይክ እና ሼር በማድረግ ለሌሎች እንዲዳረስም አድርጉ።
The finish line with 3 laps to go. They've completed about a 3/4 lap to kick off this men's 5K. And that's a big pack, about 15 athletes go through, and they are travelling. 2:36, brilliant, nice and fast, sets it up wonderfully for that first kilometre in this men's 5K. 2:36, pretty much spot on, 13-minute tempo. The world record by Breakaway was in Barcelona back in December 21. That would be very tough to beat. The event record and the best ever run in 12:53 by Kajelcha when he won here in 2022. That's the second fastest time in history. And already that pace is beginning to take its toll, because that pack is stretching out and one or two are peeling off the back. Adizero hits the front. The pacemaker struggling to go with this any further, and Yehune has taken on the role of front runner. He was fourth in Lille on the 16th of March, so only some 5 weeks ago when he ran 13:04, his personal best. He's on schedule for something quicker than that already. He's a tiny figure, 1.66 m, 5'5", but he's a fabulously quick road racer. And he's not scared to lead either, is he? And neither is Kajelcha. And maybe between them, these two can work together and produce something special here this morning. Kajelcha checking his watch. I'm not quite sure why. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Maybe they've just gone through the... what would that have been? First K was 2:36. 1,500 metre point. I'm not even sure if it's marked on the road. Well, we're 4.5 minutes in. And it's building nicely in this men's 5K. Second kilometre was at 2:33. That second kilometre at 2:33 after an opener of 2:36. So they have accelerated well, and Yehune is the man responsible for that. They got to 2K in 5:09. It is super fast. It's just what the doctor ordered. And they come through now with Kajelcha now. He's got the bit between his teeth, and he loves to front run. He's aggressive, and he's fast, and he's strong. And they pass in front of us now with 2 laps to run, and these 4 are away. And they are absolutely flying. Some people in England use the expression, they are caning it. Andrew Kimtu Alamisi is up there as well. Cornelius Kemboy is up there as well, the 25-year-old, the best of 13:13. He's going a lot quicker than that at the moment. He was only 11th here last year. 11th in the 10K in 2022, 27:40. Has got good strength. He's never broken 13 minutes. But Andrew Kiptu, the 17-year-old, trying to live with Kajelcha here. That might be ambitious. Kajelcha is super strong, we know that. He set a national record for the Ethiopians over 10K on the 16th of February. What, some 8 weeks or so ago. And now Cornelius Kemboy in second place. They're in single file. They're having to ease back because Kajelcha is in full flow here. And this is Kajelcha having unleashed full power. He sat in there for the first 4 or 5 minutes. Now he's beginning to wind it up, and when he gets going, rocks from side to side in that lovely rhythmic fashion of his, with that long stride from those long legs. He covers the ground quicker than almost anybody. Last year he had a fabulous season of racing, but then only 6th in the Olympic 10,000 in Paris in 26:44. It was a quick time, but only 6th. And he hasn't yet outdoors nailed that massive gold medal, global gold, that he is so capable of. 2:34 for that third kilometer. 12:52, the predicted winning time. That would be meeting record. It's 12:53 from his win 3 years ago. Kajelcha holds the meeting record, so to speak, for this festival road running. So that 2:34 after 2:33 is brilliant. They've run the last 2K in 5:07. And Kajelcha trying to forge a gap here over the men behind him. Adizero, the youngster, 22 years old, in second place. Only about 15 meters down. But Kajelcha is like a heavyweight boxer. He keeps pummeling away. He will keep punching you in the face and getting you to submit. And there's nothing you can do about it. When somebody's an aggressive front runner, it's a tactic there is no answer to. How do you respond to this? You hang on to their coattails, but you can't do anything about it. It's not like a slow, tactical track race with lots of shifting around. There is nothing you can do. 9 minutes 15 on the clock, and Kajelcha comes through for the final time. 1 lap to run.
የዩቲዩብ ተከታታዮች ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ቤተሰብ መሆን እንዳትዘነጉ። ላይክ እና ሼር በማድረግ ለሌሎች እንዲዳረስም አድርጉ።
As the Kajelcha goes through the line, right in front of us. Now, 9:35 on the clock. What's he going to cover this last circuit in? Like I said, the fastest time in the world this year by Jimmy Gressier of France. That was a month or so ago in Lille. Fastest time in the world last year was only 12:58 by Hagos Gebrewet. That was in Al-Khobar in December. But heading out on the final circuit now, Kajelcha chasing history, chasing records. Kajelcha then, within 2 or 3 seconds of the course record here. He needs to really dig deep here. 2:36, that 4th kilometer. And the projected time, 4:55. He's chasing, remember, projected time 12:55. Remember the course record as is 12:53. The world record 12:49. It's still possible, but he has got to fly, this man. He has got the speed endurance, we know that. He's a former world record holder for the mile indoors. 3:47 he ran in Boston 6 years ago. He's the 7th fastest man in history over the road 10K. He's got everything, all the armory that's needed to break the world record. But he has got to really push on hard here. Push through pain barriers, redline it more than he wants to. And that's the thing, your body and your legs are saying, your mind is saying, ease back, don't push so hard. But you've got to punch through that. You've got to be the winner against your will, so to speak, and produce the hard running. And he's got, what, about a minute, just over a minute of hard running is coming, Yomif Kejelcha. That rocking from side to side, that head bobbing. Takes that penultimate right-hand turn well. And I tell you what, the gap behind him has grown. And I think Kajelcha here is winding it up really impressively. That long stride, goodness me, that raking stride, eating up the ground now. Is this man running himself towards history? His best time ever in Herzegovina, 12:53. That was 3 years to go. Here he comes now towards the finish line. He's into the finishing straight now. It's 150 meters long. Yomif Kejelcha driving for the line. The world record is 12:49. That might be out of reach, but can he set a new record here for Herzegovina? 12:53 is the target. It's going to be mighty close as he comes towards the line. 47, 48, 49, 50. Look at the clock above the line. Kajelcha may have matched there his own record from 2022. It is super quick by Yomif Kejelcha yet again. It's a time that has been touched by only 2 or 3 other men in history. Arigari's world record stays safe.
የዩቲዩብ ተከታታዮች ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ቤተሰብ መሆን እንዳትዘነጉ። ላይክ እና ሼር በማድረግ ለሌሎች እንዲዳረስም አድርጉ።
Zero road to records, winning comfortably there. 9 seconds the gap back to Andrew Alamisi, who came through later to take second place, 13:03. Tyrion Dickham-Winayo of Spain, the best of the Europeans yet today, 13:08 in third place there. And then Cornelius Kemboy, 13:11 in fourth. And Jacob Krop, 13:22, still really solid running for 5K on the road, but 28 seconds down on Kajelcha's 12:54. So near, yet so far for Kajelcha here this morning. Frustrating for him. And I know he judges himself by the very highest standards, and he will have wanted more. He'll be looking at that race and trying to figure out where he could have gone better. Well, they set off here in this men's 5K at 11:20, the fourth race of 6 in Herzegovina, with Yomif Kejelcha and adizero, the early leaders. Kajelcha, though, taking the lead after less than 1 full lap, and gradually building that lead and surging over the final circuit to come so close to his own meeting record of 12:53 from 3 years ago when he won here in Herzegovina. 12:54 his winning time this morning. So near yet so far, but it's still a time that only 2 men in history have ever matched. They are Berehu Arigari, the world record holder on the roads, and Joshua Cheptegei, the world record holder for 5,000 on the track. And Kari Tollefson is with the winner.
All right, I'm down here with Yomif. Yomif, an awesome race, one of the fastest we've ever seen in the world, but not quite a world record today. Talk us through your race.
This race is very good. So it's course also it's very nice. I like it. Just I try to beat world record, but I don't beat world record, but I run fast time. Just my second time in the road. I'm happy.
So the race went a little bit slower. Where do you think you could have squeezed out a couple more seconds?
Just one part is very wind. So every coming I get it wind, so I come a little bit, roll down. So maybe my time is also come a little bit 2 kilometers down, very low. So I lose world records. Just I don't give up. I try again.
You really do not give up, but everybody here was yelling so loud for you. Did you have fun today?
Really, yeah, I'm happy. All around people is give me moral.
Fabulous 10Ks, a couple of fabulous 5Ks, and 2 1-mile races to come. The next race is due off at 12 o'clock. That is the women's mile, so that's 12 o'clock local time. That's in about 19 minutes from now. We've got a little bit of time on our hands. Interesting just now to hear Yomif Kejelcha making reference to the wind. It's the first time we've heard it mentioned this morning. I do think it picked up about 20 minutes, half an hour ago. Kejelcha running 12:54 for that road 5K here around the circuit here in Herzegovina. Maybe he would have got closer to it if the wind had been a little bit kinder. They got underway at 11:20 local time, and Kajelcha did most of the hard work, having had a little bit of help earlier on from the youngster adizero. But in the latter stages, it was all about Kajelcha against the clock. He said afterwards the wind was a factor, and that held it back a little bit. 5 seconds. It's a small margin by which to miss a world record. He missed his own meeting record by just 1 second, having won here at 12:53 in 2022. But nonetheless, came across the line a long way under 13 minutes. Fabulous racing, fabulous running. Yomif Kejelcha, hands on his head there in frustration, having just missed his target. He's an ambitious man, and he's lost a couple of world records in the last year or so over the indoor mile and the outdoor half marathon. But here is Haile.
Well, everybody, I'm back down here with Haile Gebrselassie, one of the most amazing runners we've ever seen on the planet here. So listen, Haile, you have been signing autographs, you're hanging out with people, you're all smiles. You having fun today?
Yes, it is. Always when you come here, you can see something very special. The atmosphere is fantastic. Of course, it's the same people, the three stripe, amazing.
I love it. So Yomif Kejelcha, he just missed the world record. And you had some words with him afterwards. What did you say to him?
I'm a little bit disappointed, the way how he's running. First of all, the race it was slow at the beginning. For me, it didn't bring, just the right pacemaker. The right pacemaker means, should be from 1,500 meters or 800 meters runner. And plus, Yomif, he has an ability, to break a world record. In future, believe me, I don't know when it's exactly, he can, especially on the track, yes. But today, I'm so happy. Agnes did a wonderful world record. Out of, 4 or 5 disciplines, to break one record is amazing. Imagine what happened, just when you do a track. How many disciplines? Jumping, running, throwing, many. But one world record is a lot for those people. But for Adidas today, it's amazing. It's marvelous.
And not only have we seen world records here today, well, one world record, but we've seen national records. Lots of records have gone away now today. This is pretty awesome.
Sorry to forget, Brahanu, what he did, today, this national record. Not only the national record, also don't forget, under 27 minutes. Amazing. It's a great day.
What do you think the athletes are feeling? Now, some of them are done, and some of them are just enjoying each other's, company. They're hanging out, but there's also a couple more races here coming up with the women's mile and the men's mile.
Exactly. What I see today, all Adidas runners, they perform very good. For me, I'm thinking about, the next race, like Diamond League, World Championship, and so on and so on. All those Adidas athletes, really performing very well. And of course, the next 2 events, the mile is going to be another good one. But no matter what, today, what we see, Adidas, they have, just really a right athlete and a good athlete, and we'll see them, the next many races around the world.
How does this race set them up for a great World Championships in Tokyo this fall, running here at the Adidas headquarters?
It's amazing. It's a good experience, and all those athletes, the one they're preparing, for the World Championship, it's a wonderful chance for them. And please, Adidas, to keep, this kind of competition. It's really. Of course, there is many track races around the world, but a road like this one, very few. Out of that few is the one here in today, road to a record. That's what happened today.
Well, thanks so much, Haile. You have lots of autographs to go sign and other people to hang out with. Enjoy your time here.
Thank you very much.
Enjoyed the route and set an area record. Talia Valdivia, Peru, 31:44 in the women's 10K for 5th place. But after the men's 5K, Yomif Kejelcha, well, he was the winner, 12:54 ahead of Alamisi, 13:03, his compatriot, who set a personal best by 3 seconds, and Dikim Winayo of Spain, the Burundian, in 3rd place in 13:08. Kajelcha, totally dominant this morning. that winning margin, some 9 seconds. And of course, we all know that the best performances are produced 99% of the time by competition, by somebody pushing you from behind. And Kajelcha, he had to do his own pushing. He's used to that. He's a famously aggressive front runner. But I just think maybe, as you can see the wind flapping his number there, I just wonder whether or not if he'd had a bit of a competition through the second half of that men's 5K 15-20 minutes ago, he wouldn't have come home a little bit quicker.
adizero Road to Records 2025. Congratulations to Thierry Nicomenayu, Andrew Alamisi, and Yomif Kejelcha.
All smiles there. Lovely scene from the first three in that men's 5K.